I'm telling you, I am legitimately changed and a better man and a better leader because I went through this cohort, because I had the ability now, right now, to look at my data and understand the changes I need to make. My name is Andrew Goodrich. I'm the Vice President, Director of Athletics here at Gardner Webb University. I have been working in intercollegiate athletics for close to 20 years now. The last 2 years here at Gardner Webb, previous 4 years at Syracuse University, and then several stops at the University of South Florida, University of Miami, and University of Notre Dame. For all of us athletics administrators, the last few years, even starting with COVID, leading up to all of the changes with name, image, and likeness, transfer portal, and all of those things happening, we're reading about all of this. We're watching it on ESPN. We're tracking all this. But the thing that we aren't tracking on and what we don't realize is that with all of the changes and all the new rules, all of the people who are working in your department, the athletics director and the entire staff, are under a unique amount of stress. And the change, unlike I think any time I've ever seen in my career and maybe ever in the history of the NCAA, we have a commitment to these student athletes and our communities to continue to do the best job that we can do, even though that we're under the most stressful environment we've probably ever been in. And so for me, I was looking for a tool to be able to handle this stress, knowing more about how to manage my sleep, knowing how to help control my mindset, the meditations, the nutrition. As you go through and track your progress, it is fun to kind of experiment and kind of see, hey, what works for me and what doesn't work for me, right? Like, for example, you'd think that simply the most amount of sleep is going to lead to, the best results. And I didn't always see that, right? I learned that for me, the amount of water I drank every day had a pretty good impact. I was shocked to learn that getting sunlight within 10 minutes of waking up every day. Literally, the first thing I did, I started going outside, taking my dog for a walk is the first thing so that I could get sunlight. That really helped me get better results when I saw that sunlight every day. So it was just kind of fun to be able to go through and learn what things affect you and what things don't affect you quite as much. I was blessed to go through this cohort while I had a surprise head coaching change for men's basketball. For all of us who've been out there, we know that hiring your men's basketball coach might be the single most important thing you do on your college campus. And then I was able to track my data and have conversations with my coach to help me manage that stress. And in 13 days, we hired a new head men's basketball coach, and it was fascinating to be able to go through and assess that data and know that we handled that really well. And I know that we're having these conversations with our young people a lot, right? We're seeing young people who are coming to our college campuses and they can't handle the stress. They don't have grit. They're struggling to be resilient, to change and challenge. Folks, that same thing is happening to us. And I've been reading the books like everybody else, and it's great. And I'm learning and I'm getting better. And I've tried to do the meditation on my own, and that's great. And that does work. But to be able to do something with this group, that's been the total difference for me. I would highly encourage anyone to get involved with this program. This was priceless for me. This really was. This has impacted me, not just now, but will impact me for the rest of my life.